simple roses. Let's just dampen the paper first. So I want a little bit of stippling on the paper, just so that when I put the colour on, it's a little bit hit and miss. So I'm using the golden leaf brush. This is going to get rid of all of the dry paper, so it's hit and miss. I quite like this because I don't really know what's going to happen when I first start. So into the wild rose. It's a bright pink. I'm going to introduce a little bit of the cadmium red hue to it. And I'm just going to start kind of moulding where the roses are going to go. I kind of want a rose this way, open rose this way, a couple of buds here. So this is my wet and wet start. So I'm just positioning on the paper what I want. Then with my other stippling brush, my little Deerfoot Stippler, just going to just imply a little bit more. So I'm just letting it merge. It's a wet and wet start that's very, very soft, very soft. So I kind of want something here, something here. So I've got nothing drawn there. The main flowers and leaves are going to be here, but just I'm going to just put some nice little bits of green in here, a little bit here. So this becomes very much implied background. A little bit of pale pink there. And you get little hard and soft edges because of the wet and wet start. So I wasn't really sure what I was going to get, and you just work with it. It's rather nice. So this will all disappear. I like these leaves here, but I do feel like we kind of need something in the background. So I'll just use the point of the brush to create this effect in the background. You'll just see a little bit of this. It won't be very evident by the time I've finished because I'm going to put the other leaves on the top. So I'll just stipple again. So this just gives me this nice implied background. And then I'm going to come with the golden leaf brush with this lovely yellow gold, and I'm just going to start to put, I know, you look at it and it's quite shocking, isn't it? But do you know, this is going to just be gorgeous. It's going to come here. There's going to be leaves on the top of this. So this is just such a nice way to start painting because it's all diffused, nothing's in focus. My kind of sketchy lines that I had have almost disappeared. But again, I don't really mind that. I think it's quite a nice way to start. So you've got some hard edges, some soft diffused edges. Nice. Then go back with my brush, and I can just, if I really want to kind of liven sections up, I can just drop in a bit more paint. While it's wet, and this is ideal, we just imply little bits in the background and quite bright colours, because I'm going to put much darker colours on the top. Okay, so this is my wet and wet start, and I like this because it's not uniformly wet all over. We're getting these lovely effects. These are going to be lovely dark leaves here, but I do want, on their edges, I want something to look like it's coming from underneath, but not all over. So I've left some diffused sections. So yeah, I quite like that. So I'm going to have leaves here, nice big leaf here, a couple of leaves here. I'll just take that in a little bit. I don't want that to look too shapely. I kind of want to create that shape afterwards. Okay. So now we've got the light as well. The light's going to be here on this flower, here on this flower. Perfect. I think that's a good start. So we let that dry.